Oh man, what up? What up? What up? What up, people? Man, listen. As y'all can see, there was no intro today. There was no intro music. There was no theme music. No, none of that. Today we just going to get straight into it, man. So I just had came home from the gym. I got me a nice, good little workout in. As y'all can see, the beard is growing back. You know what I'm saying? So your boy is working on that, working on getting the gym. I mean, working on getting the beard back growing. But and this is kind of not even kind of. So this is a random live. This is a random live stream. Like I had no plans on going live today. I haven't been going live as much as I probably should have. Man, I just been having a lot of shit going on, man. Nothing bad, nothing bad. I'm just trying to get some things in order, get some things done that I need to get done. But definitely, I'm going to get back to making a lot more content, real soon. Cause y'all know, man. So the goal is to get monetized. You already know that. Matter of fact, let me make sure that I'm live real quick before I keep talking. Cause I remember this one time, man, I was on for like a good like 45 minutes and I wasn't even live. So let me make sure that I'm live real quick. We don't need no mishaps. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your boy live real quick. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, man. But so the good brother Malcolm Jamal Warner, man, have make sure that I'm live real quick. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the good brother Malcolm Jamal Warner had passed away yesterday. And it's crazy, right? Because Malcolm Jamal Warner is one of those dudes that you never heard anybody say anything bad about. Like, man, I cannot even think of one person that ever said that, hey yo, I had a bad interaction with Malcolm Jamal Warner. Every time that you see this dude, like he's always happy and joyful. Like he seemed like like a real stand up guy, just a good guy. And now we have all of these tributes coming out from different celebrities, and they are talking about, hey man, like you know what, like I had did this with this dude, and Malcolm Jamal Warner had did this for me, and he was just a good guy. And yesterday we had got the news that Malcolm Jamal Warner had passed. Now there are some people, right, that you don't even think about them dying. Like that's just like it's just like certain people that it just never even crossed your mind. Like whoever had would have thought that Bill Cosby would outlive Malcolm Jamal Warner. Theo from the Cosby Show. Like, does that even sound right? Like, it's like, bro, like whoever would have thought that? But like I said, man, Theo ended up passing away yesterday. Uh, Malcolm Jamal Warner, great guy, and I guess apparently, my bad, y'all. I got to send this message real quick. But I guess apparently, um, he was on vacation, in Costa Rica. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just stop talking, man. Let's just go ahead and jump into the video real quick.
This morning, fans and co-stars are mourning the shocking death of Warner, the actor best known as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show. Costa Rican officials say Warner drowned Sunday afternoon in the province of Limon. According to investigators, the 54-year-old was swept away by the sea's current before bystanders were able to pull him out of the water, but he had no vital signs.
I'll be in my room, Suzanne.
Warner
Man, bro, you gotta be careful around this water, man. You gotta be careful around this water. See, I'm the type of person I can't swim anyway. You know what I'm saying? So before, like, if I ever go to the beach with my family and stuff like that, I don't get too far out there anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for me, you have to respect the water. And Malcolm Jamal Warner, he may have been a great swimmer. Who knows? But whenever you are dealing with that much water, with that much water and that much unstable water, it's a very, very, very dangerous situation. So I was reading something that was like, man, that he got swept away inside of a rip current. And for those of y'all who don't know, a rip current is scary as hell because it doesn't pull you up under the water. Like so all it does, like so for those of y'all who have been to the beach before, like you know how the water washes up against the shore and comes back and it goes back and forth, right? So what happens within a rip current is that the water washes up to the shore, right? It washes up to the shore, but then when it goes back into the ocean, it goes it goes like so far back, like so far deep into the ocean, and then all of a sudden it comes right back. It swings back towards the shore just like super super fast, right? And so whenever that unstableness is happening within the water, whenever it pulls back towards the ocean, it drags whatever is in that water with it, and it just takes it back out. Like so, you would think that you are still in the same spot, but really you are not in the same spot that you was once in. Like so, now you out like 20, 30 feet from where you thought that you were. And rip currents is one of the many reasons why whenever I go to the beach, man, listen, I'm staying as close to the safe places are that I think are safe. I'm not getting all the way out there in that salty ass water. Fuck that. That is not happening. Scary as hell, man. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, but I'm gonna let the
He was
video
just
play some more.
14 when he landed the role that would cement his place in television history, playing the lovably naive Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show.
Look at these sleeves!
Over 8 seasons, Warner's coming-of-age antics became a favorite among fans.
How did you like the real world?
Well, it's a lot tougher than I thought it was. But you know what? So am I.
Warner stopping by today just before the show wrapped in 1992.
The show has given me a wonderful opportunity to be able to grow and to be able to kind of show what I can do.
He later addressed the show's complicated legacy after its star Bill Cosby was accused and convicted of sexual assault. That conviction later overturned.
The effect that it had on Black people worldwide can never be taken away.
Man, hold on, wait. Like I know that this brother has passed on and stuff like that, but yo, we gotta be honest, bro. Bill Cosby had messed the money up. When Bill Cosby had got charged with all them charges, Bill Cosby had messed the money all the way up. He messed the money up. The freaking syndication stopped. The Cosby Show reruns had stopped coming on. Didn't old dude who played man, what's his name? He played somebody Ernest or Elvin. Elvin had to go back and get a regular job. This man was working at Trader Joe's. Now, The Cosby Show is one of the most historic, most famous, most all-time great TV shows. So you know that them checks was coming, boy. Man, The Cosby Show was once on Netflix. The Cosby Show was once on Hulu. The reruns was coming on TBS, I believe. And every time that show would get played, these people would get a check. And then whenever that happened with Bill Cosby, the money had just got all tore up. Now, rest in peace to this brother, Malcolm Jamal Warner. But I know that right here, within this instance, he wanted to say, Bill Cosby, fuck you. Kiss my ass, Bill. I'm sick of your ass. Now I got to go back to work because you want it to be A damn idiot. Man, rest in peace to this
Cosby
dude.
speaking about Warner overnight, saying he and co-star Felicia Rashad have been remembering Warner.
Malcolm was always embracing relationships with everybody he worked with.
After his early success, Warner kept acting, including alongside Tracy Ellis Ross in Read Between the Lines. On Monday, she wrote, "My heart is so sad. You made the world a brighter place." Beyond his on-screen career, he also worked as a poet and musician, even earning a Grammy.
What? I did not know that Malcolm Jamal Warner had did music too. Okay, so that's something that I have to look into, because that I didn't know. I knew that he was a talented brother. I know that he had wrote a few episodes for a show on Netflix that was called The Resident. And I know that he had directed a few movies and stuff like that, but I did not know that he did music too. Man, yo, this brother was so well rounded, man. A very, very talented guy. A very talented guy. But I'm gonna definitely have to look into his music. And they said that he won a Grammy
Last year,
too.
he launched the Not All Hood podcast, looking at the experiences of Black Americans, and reflected on today about his life after early fame.
Oh, you know what? I know that I keep stopping it, but I gotta give a shout out to Malcolm Jamal Warner, right? So I'm kind of connected to Malcolm Jamal Warner in kind of a weird way, right? So me and him have never met. So I've never met Malcolm Jamal Warner. But a good friend of mine, who has a podcast as well. Y'all should check out the Broken Traditions podcast. So my homeboy Ron from the Broken Traditions podcast, him and Malcolm Jamal Warner had a really, really good relationship, right? Like they were really, really good friends, and they had did some work together. And I remember listening to Ron one day, and he was talking about how Malcolm Jamal Warner, how he is such a cool dude, how he is so down to earth and things like that. And I was like, and in my mind, I'm thinking like, man, shit. Hopefully, I can get on the show with y'all, or something one day. Yeah, man. But shout out to Ron, man, and rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Got my head on straight, my soul and dignity is intact. Like, I've had a really wonderful journey.
In one of his final Instagram videos, Warner sending an uplifting message to his fans.
Just wanted to remind you, as I remind myself, that no matter what's going on, there's always a reason to smile. Peace and love, and I'll be back soon.
Authorities say it appears that Warner died from asphyxia by submersion, and the source close to Warner says all signs point to this being a tragic accident, as the actor's wife is now trying to get his body back to the United States to prepare.
Oh man, that has to be stressful. I can't even imagine what this family is actually going through. You know, you go down there with your father, with your husband, with your cousin, or whoever they had went down there with, and now you have to go back without that person. Man, sad situation. And then you have to try to figure out, okay, so how can we get his body back to America? How can we, man? Sad situation, man. Life is way too short. Way too short. This is why I be telling people all the time whenever I come on these live streams, man, listen, enjoy your life, bro. Enjoy your life and enjoy it. Don't waste time on small things. Don't waste time on petty things, man, because shit within the next minute, shit, you might not even be here. Don't waste time focusing on things that you cannot control. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You got you got such little time on this planet. And if you waste that time on bullshit, you don't want to be out here living with regret. That's one of my main things, right? So I think about this stuff sometimes, right? So I think like this, right? Hopefully that when it is my time to go, hopefully is painless, hopefully. And hopefully it's not for 75, 80 years from now. But hopefully when it is my time to go, that I'm laying there on my deathbed 70, 85 years from now. And I got my family surrounding me, that I have my grandchildren surrounding me. Matter of fact, I'm going to say my grandchildren's children surrounding me. And I can lay there on that deathbed and I do not want to have any regrets. That's the one thing that I hope and pray for. That's why I try to live my life every day to the fullest. I try not to live my life for somebody else. As much as I love my wife, I do not live my life for my wife. I don't. I do not. And she knows that. She knows that 100%. Because if I ain't happy, damn it, ain't nobody happy around this motherfucker. If I ain't straight, ain't nobody else straight. If I ain't straight, the kids ain't straight. If I ain't straight, my wife ain't straight. You got to live life to the fullest, man. Don't stress over bullshit. I know sometimes that it can be difficult because every once in a while, I'm not going to lie, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I stress about little shit too. I stress about petty shit too. But I'm always able to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Like, so I'm down for 10, 15 minutes. But hey, you know what? I'm right back at it. I'm right back at it. And a lot of us really do not realize how blessed that we actually are. Bro, it is a blessing to wake up every single day. Bro, do you know how many people who actually had plans yesterday and who was planning on doing this and this and this today, who didn't even wake up this morning? Who didn't even wake up? And a lot of us have the nerve to complain about petty shit, to complain about dumb shit. Man, being able to live is a fucking blessing, bro. And I wouldn't trade that in for nothing. I don't give a fuck. Man, listen, good health and to be able to live is amazing. And when I say good health, that is why I got my fat ass up today and I went to the gym. I know that I'm fucking fat. I don't need for y'all to keep on telling me that. Although I really don't mind it because it kind of does hold me accountable and makes me want to get into the gym even more. So I don't mind y'all calling me fat. I shouldn't have said that. It's actually kind of fucking funny, to be honest with you. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. I'm gonna let this video finish though, man.
Prepare for a funeral. Savannah.
All right, Jesse, thank you so much. And for so many people, he felt like part of our family.
Truly, I was saying as we were watching that, I was about his age. Remember watching him growing up. And first of all, he's so cool, but also he was going through all the things I was going through. Puberty. Absolutely loved him, as we saw there. So many people did, and just such a heartbreaking tragedy for the family and also for all of his fans out there. We're thinking about them.
Absolutely.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Sad story, man. Very, very sad. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Let me see if we got any comments, man. Probably not because I don't be going live that damn much. So bet y'all be on here for forgetting about my black ass. Like man, where the fuck is Kev at, man? Kev haven't been live in a long time. Y'all know, man. Kev have been getting shit together, and I'll just leave it at that. That's what Kev has been doing. Kev, just know that Kev has been getting to the money. Everybody love me. Hey, everybody love me. Kev has been getting to the paper. Get your money, man. Get your money. But like I said, we definitely are gonna start pushing out more content. Definitely. That's definitely coming. So, like I said, I'm not gonna be on here long. I just wanted to jump on, but I do got a couple more topics today. So now we got to talk about now this. Well, I'm gonna say this. This next person that we about to talk about gets on my fucking nerves. This next person might be the worst politician that I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, let me remind you, I'm only 34 years old, so I only know a few politicians pretty well. But this motherfucker right here, I despise this person. I don't like nothing about him. I don't like anything that this person has ever done within his life. He can kiss my ass for all I care. In my opinion, this dude may be one of the worst human beings that I've ever came across, that I've ever researched, that I've ever seen. I'm talking about Barack Obama. Barack Obama is a piece of shit. Barack Obama is a person who black people hold in such high regard, and this nigga ain't never done a damn thing for no black person ever. Not unless if you are black and a member of the LGBT whatever community. Barack Obama is complete trash. And he has always been complete trash. And in a way, I kind of know why so many black people hold Barack Obama in such high regard. Because they've convinced us that this dude is a black man. When Barack Obama cannot even relate to your average black American. He does not have the same experience as 90% of other black Americans in America. He does not have that experience. He has no idea what that is like. He was not raised in the hood just like the majority of black Americans are. He was raised by a white woman, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with having a white parent. I'm just saying that this dude cannot relate to you. He cannot relate to you on any level. He grew up in a house with a white mother and with a racist grandfather. And if y'all have read any of Barack Obama's books, ever had looked into his biography, he never dated black women ever. The only women that Barack Obama has ever been with has been with a white woman. And he grew up in I would say, inside of a upper middle class neighborhood. Most niggas in America cannot relate to that. Now, there are some. Yes, there are. Absolutely. You know, every black person in America over the past 30, 40, and 50 years has not lived in the hood. But there is a high number of black people who grew up in the ghetto. And Barack Obama cannot relate to your ass whatsoever. This nigga don't know what it's like to be on free lunch. He don't know what it's like to go to bed and have to eat ramen noodles for dinner. Matter of fact, hell, to have to eat ramen noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He don't know what it's like to eat spam. Hell, he don't know what it's like to go to bed hungry because you don't have any food at all. He don't know what it's like to go outside and niggas is gangbanging. He has no idea. But this is the person that black people choose to believe that he is our savior or something like that. Meanwhile, whenever he was in office for 8 years, he completely ignored black people. Completely ignored black people. He never had brought up race. He did not give us an actual hate crime bill. No, nothing. He did nothing. But black people, this is your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, Barack Obama. And now he wants for our children, he wants for our young men to have gay mentors. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. This trash ass Negro.
A lot of times boys need is
What was that?
that's
Let me go ahead and bring that back real quick. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Cause me and Barack Obama, boy, I swear, this dude, I am not a Barack Obama fan at all.
one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
One dad.
One dad. No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And that.
Now, whenever Barack Obama had said that, right? Now, you're not going to get no pushback from me on that, right? Like one father can't be everything, right? That's why you have uncles. That's why there is teachers. That's why there is coaches, mentors, grandfather, brothers, neighbors. You're not going to get no issue with that from me. Everybody needs somebody that they can talk to. But this bitch made ass Barack Obama, the worst politician that I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. One of them believes that your son needs a gay mentor. Now, yes, I do agree. Boys do need mentors. Young boys definitely do need mentors. But why do they have to be gay, Barack? Are you gay? I'm really starting to believe that Barack Obama is a gay man. If you look at all of the things that Barack Obama had did within his 8 years of him being president, he did nothing but gay shit. Barack Obama was the first president to light up the White House within rainbow colors. Barack Obama had did that. The reason why, whenever you go to your kid's school and there is a fucking pride flag sitting inside of the classroom, Barack Obama had did that. The reason why you hear people today talking about trans rights the way that they do is because of Barack Obama. Barack Obama had did that. The reason why you see a gay district inside of every major city is because of Barack Obama. Now, I don't have an issue with gay people at all. If you're gonna be gay, okay, cool, that's fine and dandy. Go ahead and be gay, but bro, stop trying to push this bullshit on everybody else. Now, Barack Obama says, "Hey, man, you know what? Young boys need a gay mentor within their life." Says who? You? Nah, bruh. I'm not buying it. What's up, badass? Appreciate you for coming through, bro. I'm not buying it. Barack Obama is trash and has always been trash. Barack Obama has done nothing for nobody. If you are not gay or a member of the LGBTQ plus LMNOP community, he don't give a damn about you. And black people, y'all gotta stop this. This dude does not give a damn about nobody but his own people. Like, and to be honest with you, I'm really starting to believe that Barack Obama is a gay man. He has to be gay. There is no way possible. Barack, you should just come on out, dog. Just let it out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Barack, let it out, bro. These rumors have been floating around for years. Michelle Obama looks like a man. Everybody already thinks that she is a man. Just come on out. Say, you know what? You know what? Let me get on my Barack voice real quick. Well, I have to be honest with you, America. I really like boy penis. I love boy penis. And I came to this conclusion when I was 8 years old. And I had a friend, and his name was Billy. And Billy had just looked cute to me. Barack, just let it out, bro. Just let it out. We everybody suspects that you're gay. The rumors have always been out there. Michelle Obama is taller than you, bigger than you. Just let it out. I cannot stand Barack Obama. I cannot stand this nigga.
That boy may need somebody to give the boys some respect on the day, right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor.
See, this is the bullshit that I'm talking about. One of the most profound things that ever happened to me in my life was that I had a gay professor. Now, you would never hear a straight man say something like that. One of the most profound, best things that ever happened in my life is that I had a gay professor. Now, the only people who you would hear saying something like that is another gay person. I can relate to this professor because this nigga's gay. He is gay just like me. You will never hear a straight person say that. I sure as hell ain't never gonna say that. And once again, like I said, I do not have a problem with gay people at all. If you're gonna be gay, my nigga, be gay, do it up. But don't try to push it onto everybody else. Just like this fucking peanut head ass nigga Barack Obama. We need our young boys to have more gay man. So his father is not enough, bro. And listen, right? So I have 2 young boys myself. Now, whenever I start thinking of things that I want for my 2 young boys to have, a gay mentor never comes into my mind. Whenever I think about things that I want for my 2 young boys to have, I want for them to be well mannered. I want for them to be well dressed. I always want for them to say please and thank you. I want for them to know how to behave. Them having a gay mentor never comes up in my mind, ever. And to be honest with you, in most people's minds, whenever they think about young children, they never think about them having a gay mentor. Especially if you have a straight child. Well, I believe that most children are straight until they become indoctrinated with some bullshit. But if anybody disagree with me out there, please let me know. But I believe that gay people are not born that way. Now, like I said, I could be wrong. But anyways, back to this nigga Obama. I'm sick of this nigga. And why the fuck is he still acting like he is the damn president? Bro, go away. You haven't been the president for damn near 10 years now. You've already had your time. Go away. Nobody wants to see you anymore. You nigga, you are wearing out your welcome. Go home, Barack. Go home and tickle Michelle's balls or something. Go home. We don't want you anymore. The black community does not want you anymore. Now, I'm not gonna lie. There was once a time where I thought that Barack Obama was the hottest thing since sliced bread. I can't even lie. Man, I was all in on Barack Obama. I'll tell y'all a quick story real quick. So back in 2008, when Barack Obama had won his first presidency, me and my sister was sitting in the living room and we was watching the election. And man, I remember us sitting there praying, hoping, crying, like, Lord Jesus, please let Barack Obama win this election. To our ignorance. And when Barack Obama had won that election, I still remember this. Man, we was living in Homeland Park in Anderson, South Carolina. Homeland Park, Anderson, South Carolina. And me and my sister got up and man, we started dancing whenever they said that Barack Obama has been elected the next president. Oh man, we was going crazy up in that thing. Boy, we was going crazy in there. But who would have knew that he would do some of the things that he did. I'm sorry. This man got in office and completely forgot about black people altogether. Hell, did we even see Barack Obama with a black person while he was in office? I don't think that we ever seen him stand next to a black person whenever Barack Obama was in office. Now we see Obama after his presidency trying to mingle with black folks and trying to talk to other black people. But whenever Barack Obama was a president, black people were non-existent in his mind. This nigga ain't brought up police brutality at all. He ain't talked about nothing. And if you do the research on Barack Obama's presidency, police brutality was at its worst against black people whenever Barack Obama was president. I mean, yo, if y'all think that police brutality is bad right now, man, bruh, go back and look up Barack Obama's police brutality statistics from 2008 all the way up to 2016. The worst years for police brutality in American history. And Barack Obama did not say a freaking word about it. He did not say a word. And to be honest with you, like, I did a live stream a few months ago, and this is kind of off topic, but I remember telling people, I was like, yo, listen, like, well, black people especially, that I don't know why y'all hate Donald Trump so much, but you love Barack Obama. They both have pretty much the same policies. Barack Obama was tough on immigration. Donald Trump is tough on immigration. Matter of fact, hell, to be honest with you, I think that Barack Obama was probably worse whenever it comes to immigration. This nigga did not give a fuck about nothing. He didn't care about what Obama did not care about nothing that a judge has said. He didn't care about none of that. Like, you know how all these like federal judges are stopping Donald Trump from doing this and this and this. Man, Barack Obama did not give a damn about none of that. And you can go back and look at all of like the news clips of Barack Obama vetoing all type of stuff and just kind of like the right overriding judges and all that stuff. But meanwhile, nobody has said nothing to Barack Obama about any of that. Nobody has said nothing to Obama about that. This man did not care about the constitutions whatsoever. But now all of a sudden we have Donald Trump in office, and Donald Trump is doing it the quote unquote the right way. And now everybody has an issue with it. When Barack Obama has said, fuck the laws, fuck the judges, fuck the Constitution, I'm doing this my way. This is what he did. But so many people tend to forget that Obama wasn't shit. Let's get back into it.
In college, at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant.
Okay, so Obama, so a straight man can't call you out on stuff whenever you start saying ignorant stuff. Okay. So the man just has to be a gay man. That's what we doing. So he just has to be gay. Like there ain't no way around it. Man, this one gay professor used to call me out whenever I started saying ignorant stuff. Okay, good. Okay, good for you, gay man. Matter of fact, let me drop this link just in case somebody want to come up. I forgot to drop it. But why do they have to be gay, Obama? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Why do they have to be gay, Obama? Is it because you're gay? Is that what it is? Obama should just come out, man. I'm telling you, I like boy penis. Boy penis tastes amazing. And once I got that flavor of ball sweat, I just fell in love. Just say it, Obama. We all know. We know how much you advocate for gay people, how much you love gay people. The nigga look gay right now. Look at his face within this picture that I got it paused on. The nigga look gay right now. This dude gay as hell, in my opinion.
You need that.
No, you don't need that. Stop it. Stop it. No, you do not need that.
So empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go,
Okay. Now this is this is a point that I actually do agree with Obama on. Now, if you have a boy that is gay, absolutely, that child may need somebody like that, somebody that he could look up to, somebody to mentor him or let him know what it's like to be a gay man. That pause looked like a pause. Hell yeah, it did. That's funny. But if somebody is a gay child, right? Now, I could understand that, right? They may need somebody to be like, hey, man, you know what? My son is gay. We know that you're gay. Oh, this kind of a weird ass conversation with a professor, but at the same time, but anyways, then I could understand somebody being like, hey, you know what? I want for you to teach my son, or I want for you to mentor my son. My son is gay, just like you. So we was hoping that that maybe you could show him some things or teach him something, just so that he could have somebody to relate to. But Barack Obama, the majority, matter of fact, I would say like 98% of young boys in America do not absolutely 100% need to have a gay professor. Hell no. He said, this is what young boys need. They need to have a gay mentor or a gay teacher. No, the fuck they don't. This is where fathers come into play at. This is where uncles come into play at. This is where teachers, coaches, fucking neighbors, brothers, cousins come into play. Why do they have to be gay? I'm telling y'all, bro, I really think this nigga Barack Obama gay, bro. He's done too much for gay people. Anytime that he opened up his mouth, he talking about somebody gay. He talking about some gay shit. 99.9% of the time, whenever Barack Obama opens up his mouth, he's talking about something that has to do with somebody that's fucking gay. I do agree with you, Thick Cut. Let me put that on the screen. Thick Cut said, all these presidents ain't shit, bro. I do agree with you up to a certain extent, yeah. Because some presidents have done some good things. But the majority of these presidents ain't shit. Ain't shit at all. And especially this one right here, this fake ass wannabe black man right here, this piece of shit. Barack Obama just needs to go home, go away, go and rub Michelle's balls and leave us alone. Just leave us alone. We are done with you, Barack. Black people don't want you no more. Well, shit. Well, you know what? I'll take that back. Because the majority of black people loves Barack Obama's dirty draws. And I'm still trying to figure out how and why. And in a way, and in a way, I kind of know why so many black people love Barack Obama so much. They told us that this man was going to come into office and how he was going to do everything for us and how he was amazing and all stuff like that. This nigga got in office and just completely ignored black people altogether. He just ignored he ignored black people, bro. This nigga got in office and did not mention black people not one time. He did not mention one black issue one time. He did not mention nothing that had to do with black people whatsoever. And black folks have went out there and have voted for him a second time and got him elected into office for one reason and one reason only. And I think that we all know what that reason is. Hold on, wait. Let me get a drink. That reason was just because he was another quote unquote black man. That's the only reason why black people have voted for Barack Obama again. After this nigga has sat in office for 4 years and did not do a damn thing for you, you gonna turn your dumb ass right around again and vote for him again just because he's a quote unquote black man. This whole identity politics shit, it does not work. Identity politics do not work. You voting somebody into office just because they have the same skin color as you is literally the definition of racism, and it is fucking stupid. I'm only going for this person just because they are black. Hell, I would even venture out to even talk about the white people as well. I'm only going for this person just because they are white. Nigga, you are racist. Point blank, period. What Thick Cut say? Let me go down these comments real quick. I agree. There are some hints of good. Hold on, let me get to my screen. There are some hints of good, but it's an evil, dirty den. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I got you. Bro, you're not going to get no disagreement with me on that, man. And as a lot of y'all know, that I'm definitely a Donald Trump supporter. But I can't lie, man. Like I gotta hold Donald Trump accountable. That whole Epstein file shit, the shit was sketchy. Now that don't mean that I'm going to stop supporting Donald Trump, because I feel like the good that he has done has overrode the whole Epstein thing. And plus, I just cannot support Democrats ever again. That's not fucking happening. I can't do it, bro. Like me supporting a Democrat, that shit is dead unless they really, really change their ways of thinking and change their policies and shit like this. And be honest with you, man, I'm really thinking about doing another live stream tonight as well. Let me see what this say. Obama looks like he only be around white folks. That's a fact, bro. Listen, yes, Obama does. Bro, listen, bro, if y'all ever have read Barack Obama's biography, bro, it's crazy how honest that he actually was in it. Yo, so Barack Obama did not grow up around black people. But Barack Obama grew up his entire life dating only white women. He said this in his book that he never had dated a black woman ever. Damn, I need to go to the barbershop. But anyways, all of Barack Obama's friends were white. And I'm not saying this to be a bad thing, but what I'm saying is this, is that how do black people relate to this dude so much when he can't even relate to you at all? He grew up in a upper middle class white neighborhood. The nigga never was poor. He doesn't know what it feels like to struggle at all. Barack Obama was a very, very, very privileged child. And I want for y'all to remember, I'm not saying this to be a bad thing, because I want for my children to grow up privileged as well, which they kind of are now. But the majority of black people that are in America had grew up poor on food stamps. Barack Obama never had to experience that. How is this dude your Lord and Savior Jesus, Jesus Christ, whenever this nigga cannot relate to you at all? Barack Obama is trash. I'm still trying to figure this out. What more does Barack Obama have to do for black people to understand that this dude don't give a fuck about you? As a matter of fact, what more do Democrats have to do to show you that they don't give a fuck about you at all? Democrats, now this is my opinion. I believe that Democrats, I'm white and I know all about EBT. Hell yeah, shit. Hey, listen, look, EBT has saved my life a whole lot over the years. Now, I'm not on EBT anymore, but man, listen, EBT used to come in the clutch, boy. But yeah, but like, I think that Democrats, and this is my opinion, but if you do research on Democrats, bro, everything that they've ever done within their history has been to destroy the black community. Everything that Democrats have ever done has been to destroy the black community. Look into their research. I mean, look into Democrat history, bro. The shit is disgusting and it is terrible. And when I see these niggas today still voting and supporting Democrats, I'm like, bro, you niggas have no idea what y'all are voting for. Bro, I can talk about this shit for days, for hours, bro. These people are trash. And then they want to come back and be like, well, you know what? Well, so the parties did switch. No, the fuck they did not. The parties did not switch at all. And let me tell you how the parties did not switch. Exhibit A. Barack Obama wants your kids to be gay. Kamala Harris is telling you to abort your baby. How the fuck does that keep the black community going? If the boys are gay, Kamala Harris is telling you to go out and to abort your child. What the fuck does that do for black folks? Meanwhile, our population just had dropped to fucking 12%. We are the third largest minority in America right now. The third largest. We used to be the second. But now, guess who is the second largest minority group in America? Fucking Hispanics. Hispanics are the second largest group of minorities in America. And we cannot compete with these people. The way that Hispanics make babies, oh my God, these niggas is fucking from sun up to sun down. They getting it in. Yeah, yeah, oh shit, yeah. Hispanics fuck so much, they remind me of me. Because I be getting it in over here. But anyways, that's a totally different story. Black people, we gotta wisen up, man. We need to get our shit together and get our shit together fast. Because between the bad food that has been put within our neighborhoods, within the crime that goes on within our community, with the homicides, we gonna be damn near extinct. And with the abortions that happen within the black community. And then people start talking about, well, or whatever, right? White people, no, what they be saying? No, what? Well, that white women get 8 times more abortions than us, and all this stupid shit, right? Like, motherfucker, listen. White women can afford to do that. You can't. Your race is almost out of here, gone. If white women had aborted every baby, let's say if white people had aborted every baby for the next 2 to 3 years, they still would be sitting around like what I'll say about like 40% of the American of the American population. If black people had did that, boy, our population is dropping down to like 5 to 6%. It's going to get to the point like to where you gonna be in shock to see a black person. You're like, damn, dog, I didn't even know that there was black people over here. You're gonna be in shock. You're gonna be looking for niggas like just like this. We need to get our shit together and stop fucking killing each other. And this is one more thing. Man, you know what? Today I'm fucking ranting and I don't give a fuck. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the show, but god damn it, I feel like this right here needs to be said. All of the things that us as black people complain about whenever we start talking about history, and whenever we start talking about slavery, whenever we start talking about redlining, whenever we start talking about Jim Crow and all these things, all those things were fought for and put in place by Democrats. Redlining was put in place by a Democratic president. Jim Crow was put in place by racist Democrats in the South. Slavery was fought for by racist Democrats. And this is all things that you can look up. I'm not on here making up shit. These are all facts. Whenever you start thinking about the KKK, who the fuck has started that? Fucking Democrats. But these are the people who we decide that, hey man, you know what? These people are here to save us. And then you got 92% of black women who went out and had voted for Kamala Harris. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris is married to a white man, and she is a stepmother to 2 white children. But she's supposed to be the person who's supposed to come and save us. Get the fuck out of here. You niggas is crazy. But this is supposed to be the savior. And then I got so many niggas who love coming over here and talking shit to me and like, man, dude, you know what? Like you just don't like black people, and you just whatever hate your own kind and all shit like that. No, nigga. I do not hate my own kind. But for some reason, whenever you start calling out black people's bullshit, it always gets met with damn, what's the word I'm looking for? It always gets met with like fighting or some shit. Just like niggas want to get violent and niggas start calling you all type of names and shit. Bro, listen, if nobody can call us out on our bullshit, then who can? I mean, just like, bro, if me as a black man who have been black my entire life, I went through the same struggles as the majority of black people within this country. If I can't call out our bullshit, who the fuck can? Who can? I don't know, man. Hostility. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, but it gets met with so much hostility. I've been fucking ranting on here, man. Man, look, I appreciate everybody for watching though. But I do got one more topic that I want to dive into. But Barack Obama is definitely trash, man. And I hope that he goes away. I hope that he says, man, you know what? I had a great run. I was a president for 8 years, but now I'm about to just ride off in the sunset, and I'm about to go and tickle Michelle's balls, and sleep with white women on the side, because that is what he's been allegedly doing. He's been dipping into some white chocolate, and be honest with you, I don't mind it. Everybody knows that I love me some good white chocolate as well. But I got one more topic that I'm gonna dive into, man, before I'm about to get up out of here. Because I do got some shit to do. And like I said, this live stream was actually very, very random. This wasn't planned out. I just got on, man, and I was like, man, you know what? I feel like talking to the people, man, because I haven't been live in a minute, and it feels good to be back live. But this next topic. So as everybody knows, my phone ringing. All right, there ain't nobody. But anyways, so as everybody knows, over this past couple days, there was a traffic stop, and there was a young man who had got his ass kicked by the police. Okay, maybe I should have said it like that. There was a young man who got beaten by the police. And matter of fact, let's just go ahead and tap into it real quick. Let's go ahead and tap into it. Let me make sure I got it up right before I start going in on this situation.
We've been talking about throughout the morning here on Good Morning Jacksonville, stemming from a traffic stop in Duval. We have just received a copy of the official police report back from February of this year. Our crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson will break that down momentarily, but first, we want to bring you back up to speed on how this all started. As far as we know, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office announced Sunday that they have launched an internal investigation after a video showed an officer shattered a car window and hit the driver in the head multiple times. The video begins with the driver explaining to a Jacksonville Sheriff's officer, "You cannot see."
All right, I gotta stop it. Men, particularly black men. Now, this is gonna piss some of y'all off, but I feel like it needs to be said. Y'all need to cut y'all damn hair. Y'all need to cut your fucking hair, man. This shit with these dreads, the majority of you guys' dreads do not look good. They just do not look good at all. And to be honest with you, whenever you have dreadlocks, or locks as people like to call them, you are more likely to get profiled. It's just a fact. You are way more likely to get pulled over by the police, stopped whenever you are walking home from the gas station or something like that. Because whenever you start looking into like mugshot pictures and things like that, the majority of the black men that you see on there that is on there for committing some of the most violent crimes are black people that have dreadlocks. Hell, when I was an Uber driver, and this isn't one of my proudest moments. You know what? Fuck that. Yes, it is one of my proudest moments. When I was an Uber driver years ago, I wouldn't even pick up niggas that had dirty, dingy ass dreads. I would see them and I would just keep it pushing. Vroom, vroom. Nigga, you not getting in here with that because most of you niggas are criminals. And like I said, and to be honest with you, I take that back. You might not even be a criminal, but you just look like one. Yo, most of these niggas that have dreads, their clothes be dirty as fuck. They shoes be dusty. They need a retwist terribly bad. Nigga, I'm not picking you up. Nigga, you look like you got a pistol on you right now. That is what you look like whenever you have these dirty ass, dingy ass dreads. Now, this dude, his dreads, they don't look too bad. But whenever most people see a black person that has dreadlocks, they automatically think criminal. These are just facts. Whenever you look at these mugshot magazines and start, matter of fact, start watching Cops. Start watching police body cam videos on YouTube, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. The majority, man, I'll probably say about like 99%. Nah, okay, that's probably too high. I'll probably say about like 85 to 90% of these dudes who get pulled over by the police and who start acting out and start acting a damn fool on the side of the road, and next thing you know, they are getting their ass kicked. They end up in the full Nelson. Are niggas with dreads. Now, I haven't seen this full clip of this young man, of him getting his ass kicked by the police, but I have seen like little clips and snippets, but I have not watched the full video. Let's finish it. Cut your damn hair.
On camera that he was pulled over for not having his headlights on. The driver
Damn.
argued the lights did not need to be on because
I ain't gonna lie though. Hey, you know what? He took that punch just like a champ. That boy got a chin on him. He didn't budge. He said, hey, shout out to him. Hey, they need to put this boy inside of some boxing class or something.
Because it wasn't raining. When he asks for a supervisor, things quickly escalate. Take a look.
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it. Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me rewind that. Damn. See, whenever they first showed it, it didn't look like it was that hard and fast, but that nigga came through that window like he was fucking Tommy Hitman Hearns.
Exit the vehicle now.
Exit
the vehicle.
Ugly. That cop was dead ass wrong. Just from what I can see from right here. Now, see, this is the thing whenever it comes to these body cam videos and things like that. You never see the part that is actually leading up to it. All you see is just what happened during the violent exchange. Hopefully within this video that they show the full thing of them walking up to the car, of them pulling over the car, because we don't know what happened. And years ago, I used to be a victim of this. Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, bro, back in like 2018, 2019, I would have just seen this part of the video and I would have went off. I would have been out in the streets marching. Nigga, I would have been Black Lives Matter the fuck up. Man, I'm talking about how much I hate all police. All police need to go and all type of shit. This would have set me off years ago. But one thing that had changed my mind about all of this was whenever I started watching those damn body cam footage videos. Because I used to watch a lot of body cam footage videos back then. And that was one of the reasons, one of the things that actually had changed me into believing that every time that a black person had got pulled over by the police and ended up getting their ass kicked, a lot of times it'd be their own fault. But let's go ahead and finish it.
Show me your hand. Here.
What is your reason, sir? What is your reason? Step out. Now. All right.
See, him is your reason. It is clear that they want for you to get out the car. You're not gonna win that fight with a police officer on the side of the road talking about what is your reason, sir. Whenever they tell you to get out the car, nigga, just get out the car, bro. And if you don't have any warrants, if you don't have anything on you, bro, listen, that shit could be over with in probably like 10 to 15 minutes. Just get the fuck out and see what they want. And if all your information and stuff comes back good, nigga, you just go on your way. But doing all this arguing with police and all this stuff like that, bro, this is going to get you absolutely nowhere. This is going to get you absolutely nowhere. Why do I need to get out the car? Nigga, just get out the fucking car, bro. Now, whatever situation that you actually had planned on doing later on that day, or whatever the case may be, now you are about to really be late for that. Or you might not even make it to that. Make it to where you're supposed to be. Because you decided that you wanted to be a smartass and that you wanted to argue with the police. Now, just from what I seen right here, was that police officer dead ass wrong for punching him in the face? Absolutely. He definitely was wrong. Why the fuck are you punching him in the fucking face for? Especially if he isn't a threat. It's not like he had spit on y'all or that he's trying to punch y'all. Dude is just sitting there. And then when they and then in this part, whenever they told him to, matter of fact, let me rewind it a little bit. And then in this part, whenever they said to get on the ground and he started yelling out, no, nigga, just get on the damn ground. This shit could all be over with in 15 to 20 minutes. Just get on the ground and do what they say. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show this video to my kids whenever they get older. This is what you're not supposed to do. You don't sit there and argue with the fucking police about some dumb shit. If they tell you to get out the car, just get out the fucking car, bro. This is what you don't do.
We mentioned the driver was hit multiple times. You see once they're in the vehicle and again when he's taken out of the vehicle. The driver is identified as a 22-year-old. His name is William McNeil Jr. He's now represented by civil rights attorneys Ben Crump and
Get the fuck. I know damn well she did not just say that he was being represented by Ben Crump. Hold on. Let me rewind that one more time.
Jr. He's now represented by civil rights attorneys Ben Crump.
Fucking Ben Crump. This nigga is gonna find him $1 some way, somehow. Yo, I believe that Benjamin Crump is just out here, bruh. This dude, what do they call these people? They call them what? The ambulance chasers. Ben Crump follows the money. Wherever the money go, he go. Now, I'll be honest with you, right? It's not like Benjamin Crump is doing this for people who are all over America. He only does this whenever these type of news stories hit the news. Anytime that is anything popular, anytime that a traffic stop goes viral that has to do with a white cop and a black person, Benjamin Crump is fucking on it. This nigga is like, hey man, listen, look, this smells like money. A black man just had got his ass kicked. This smells like money. Benjamin Crump is another ninja who need to go sit his ass down somewhere. You just like Obama. Take your ass home. Oh man, shout out to my homie Caucasian Sasquatch in the building. I appreciate you for coming through. Thick cut. Yep, you're right. High profile cases. Wherever there's a black man getting his ass kicked, Benjamin Crump is showing up. Anytime that there's a black man getting his ass kicked, Benjamin Crump is walking through that door. Meanwhile, he probably don't know anything about the case at all. All he knows is, hey, listen, black dude had got his ass kicked. Where do I sign up? Sign me up.
And Harry Daniels. Sheriff T.K. Waters says the department is committed to a full review incident and holding officers to the highest standards. We want to bring in now Jasmine Rose. She's standing by with our crime and safety expert, Ken Jefferson.
Jasmine Rose looking a little cute up there, though, ain't she? All right, you know what? Let's just stay focused. Let's stay focused.
With what we know so far about this incident.
Yes, and we actually just received this police report, and there's a lot of information that we're learning new this morning. So make sure you just stick with us as we're combing through all of this information. So again, we have Ken Jefferson joining us here with us this morning. He's our crime and safety expert. And Ken, what have you noticed inside of this police report that stood out to you the most? It was that knife.
Yeah, a couple of things.
This nigga look like my granddaddy, dog. First of all, we need for him to find the camera. Did y'all just see him looking around? It's like, man, you know, which camera do I use? Well, anyways, let's go.
The officer's reasoning for probable cause to stop him said that it was inclement weather and he was driving without headlights on. So as we look at the video, it appears to be sunny. It's not raining. Does not appear to be foggy.
Okay, hold on. Now we got to be honest here. Now he just said that it does not appear to be foggy. Now I know that this dude, that cop is standing outside of the window. Is standing outside of the car, but don't that window look like it's a little bit foggy to you? That window look like it's a little bit foggy. So y'all know that whenever y'all are sitting in the car, and if it's cold outside, it gets a little bit of like condensation and fogginess on the freaking inside of the windows. And then you have to put on the whatever defrost and all this like that. Now, this window does look a little foggy. Now, I could be wrong. The nigga window just might be dirty as hell. Who knows? You never know. But let's keep it keep it going.
I think at 4 o'clock in the afternoon is when the stop was. Also, he said that he noticed the driver drive without headlights and no seatbelt on. Unless he put the seatbelt on after the stop, it clearly shows that he had a seatbelt on, that they had to take it off of him to extract him out of the vehicle. So those are questions that's going to have to be answered by the officer themselves. When the officer, when we look at the body cam and the officer is approaching the vehicle, does he have a seatbelt on? You know, so, but he did not articulate in the report that he placed the seatbelt on after.
I have more questions. I have way more questions. So I hear what this dude is saying, but at the same time, okay, listen. Now it sounds like it's about, let's say about 4 or 5 police cars out there. Was this dude like running from the police? Was he attempting to elude the police or something like that? Why the hell is there so many police cars out there just for this one dude? Now, I would think that if that many police cars pull up to somebody's car, the car is either stolen or they might be wanted for something or something. But to have that many police cars to pull up on somebody just because he didn't have his headlights on and he didn't have and he didn't have a seatbelt on, something here seems fishy. This sounds like profiling. And what did I say about people who usually get profiled, black people who usually get profiled? What do they have? He needs to cut his fucking hair, bro. You niggas that got dreads, listen, you are going to get profiled. You gonna get profiled way before I get profiled. And niggas be talking about, well, you know what? Well, this is black culture. Nigga, listen. Fuck that. There's never going to be a time in America where white people, matter of fact, where people in general see those dreads and not think criminal. Most people are going to think that. That's just a fact. Matter of fact, shit, growing up in the hood, yo, most of the most wildest niggas that I knew, I mean, some of the most dangerous people that I knew had dreads in my neighborhood. Some of the most dangerous people that I knew, I mean, niggas like, bro, you do not want to get on these people's bad side, bro. Had dreads. I even had tried to grow out dreads one time. Thank God that I didn't though, because my hair it just wouldn't allow it. But thank God that I didn't. It sounds like this man had got profiled. I'm not even gonna lie. It definitely does sound like he got profiled. And if it was because his headlights was out, that means that they had drove past him. And when I think that the cop had drove past them, he looked over and he said, "Oh shit, a nigga with dreads, criminal." And that's when you get the wee 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 like a cop car. And they got on his ass.
Stop. He just said he saw him driving without the seatbelt on. That stood out to me. And then he also said that there was a large knife that he was reaching for that was on the floorboard.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. This dude, he don't even look like a threat at all. He was reaching for a knife that was on the floorboard. Now, within the video, now we don't see him reaching for a damn thing. And if he really wanted to hurt the police or something like that, right then and there, he definitely could have. Whenever dude has stuck his hand through that window, that nigga could get your ass back, nigga. Boy. He could have turned into Jason in there. I don't believe that this dude was trying to grab a knife.
Under the driver's seat. According to what I see in this video, I don't see any kind of reach going on at all. Maybe I missed it, or maybe it wasn't there. We'll find out.
Also, in this police report, it states the injuries, that there were no injuries in this report. And we clearly see that his mouth was bloody due to a chipped tooth as well. So these are some of the things that stand out. What happens when an officer writes down something that doesn't actually occur during a traffic stop or anything that happens that doesn't seem to appear to be true?
That is a great question by this beautiful black queen. Let's hear the answer.
Well, they're held accountable for the report because the report is a sworn affidavit, basically. And what he articulates in that report is an official police report, sworn statement by that particular officer. The fact that they had to call JFRD to provide medical assistance shows that there was some type of injuries somewhere, either injuries to the officer or the person involved in this incident. So that contradicts what's actually in the report.
And also, we do want to backtrack for the moments in this video when he asked for that supervisor. Is it okay to ask for a supervisor? Does it make the traffic stop more safe?
Well, it's always okay to ask for a supervisor. But what the officer is saying is the individual was not complying with him. He said, "You get out of the."
See, and that's another thing where he messed up at. He messed up whenever he started asking for a supervisor and stuff like that. Now, I'm not one to be like, man, you know what? Black people are always getting treated unfair and shit like that. I don't believe that. But you as a black man, you have to know. Well, first of all, a black man with dreads, you got to know that, nigga, you don't got the same rights as most people. You don't got the same rights as white women. Gorgeous, beautiful, tasty white women. You don't have these same rights. For you to go out and for you to be like, hey, man, you know what? I want a supervisor. They look at you like, nigga, please get your ass up out this damn car. You got to know who you dealing with and know what privileges that you have. Nigga, you not like that. Get your black ass up out this car. I want a supervisor. Nigga, please. That is probably why the cop had ended up punching him right then and there. He had pissed that cop off. As soon as he saw a supervisor, nigga, The fuck is wrong with you? Supervisor my ass, nigga. Supervise this motherfucking left hook, nigga.
Car will do all this, that, and the other, as opposed to saying, I'll call a supervisor for you to get him over here. That may have eased the individual's mind and calmed him.
Yo, I'm gonna be so mad if I've been doing this whole time and my mic isn't in, if I'm just using the whatchamacallit microphone. Using the right microphone. Check. Okay, cool. Hopefully. Hold on, let me see. If I'm just using the okay, we good. A Caucasian said, nothing happens, something, officer safety, case closed. Yeah, hey man, you know what? You actually might be right on that. But but there's a part of me that feels like this dude is going to get paid. I believe that he's going to get broke off with some type of money. I mean, the cop clearly had punched him in his face. Now this dude, he wasn't in the video. He didn't look like he was reaching for something. Like he wasn't out to hurt nobody or nothing like that. As far as what we seen, but for him to get punched in the face like that, nigga, shit, you know what he should have did? He should have leaned over the steering wheel and just acted like he just got knocked the fuck out. He should have just been like this. That's exactly what he should have did. Nigga, they would have been knocking me like Kev Stutters. Kev. I would have still been like, yes, I'm knocked out. I need 3 million.
Down a little bit. But the key thing is, if you're on a traffic stop, you're asked to get out of the car, just comply. You're not going to win an argument if you disagree with the system.
That's a fact. Just get out the damn car. Why the hell does the police have to sit there and argue with you about you getting your funky ass up out the car? Nigga, just get out the damn car. Get out the fucking car.
Stop on the street. You're not going to win that. You have to take that to court. And I'm not trying to justify anything at this particular point from anybody, but you have to comply.
And again, body camera footage will also show what happened at the beginning of this traffic stop.
We need to see how this.
We need to see that. We definitely need to see that, because for there to be that many police officers that pulled up to this one car because a dude supposedly did not have on his headlights and did not have on a seatbelt, this seems excessive. So we can see 2 police officers on his driver's side window, and then he's clearly talking to another officer that is on the other side. So I'm trying to figure, like, I really need to find out what led up to all of this. What led up to you getting your ass kicked on the side of the road? What led up to this ass whooping? We need to know.
Thing evolved. We're seeing a portion of the video, but we need to see how this evolved. According to the police report, he was verbally combated from the initial stop all the way through the entire incident. You see, he's not in the video. You see, he's not getting out of the car, so they have to force him. They have a lawful right to extract him out of the car if he's not getting out of the car and complying with them.
All right, crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson, again, thank you so much. And we'll have more questions as we comb through this. A lot happening here this morning. Make sure you stick with First Coast News.
Oh man. Yeah, very, very interesting story. Very, very interesting. Yo, but man, listen, I want to just say thank you to everybody, man, for coming through. Thank y'all for tapping in with me. Like I said, I know that I don't go live that often, but I'm definitely about to kick things back into gear. And this live stream was very, very random. This wasn't planned at all. So I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Hopefully everybody had enjoyed the show. So I'm trying out a new streaming service, seeing how this works out. Hopefully everything was well and there was no buffering or none of that. 'Cause sometimes some of these streaming platforms that we use be on bullshit. And Yeah, so it is what it is, man. And I don't have any of my outro music or my intro music on here because, like I said, this was just random, and I just tried out a new streaming service, man. But hopefully, everybody has a good day, and I appreciate y'all for coming through. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. We out.